All right, then. How are you doing? A very good morning to you from wherever it is that you're watching, to Kosawa, to Kokangari, the beauties and wonders of technology, as it were. The sun just rising up hivi tuko in Diani. We're chilling on this beautiful Monday morning. We are here in Diani, hapa hivi, Neptune Palm. We're hapa on a View Travel powered by Citizen Television. Tunafanya mambo ikiwa sawa tena sana. Of course, in studio kuna wale watu wameshinda some small shield, but it's okay. We'll get right into it today on this edition of Sporty Monday. So I'm here in Diani. The rest of the crew is in Wakopalevo, Nairobi. And I'd like to toss it over to them. Of course, a very good morning to all of you. Muko sawa, muko salama. Tuanze na Tijan Twila.
Yes, Raburu, thank you very much. I can see you are enjoying the beauty of the coast and some beautiful sunshine. If at all, we'll be having some in the course of the day. In Nairobi, of course, it's chilly, but of course, that's what makes Sporty Monday. Lots of stuff lined up, of course, from Birmingham in the UK and right here in Nairobi. We have lots lined up for you. Welcome to Sporty Monday. My name is Isaac Swila. Of course, I have a very able panel in this set who are going to help me break it down for us. Beginning with Shitera to my immediate right. How are you today?
I'm good. Winning.
Chelsea are winning?
Through and through.
So it's going to be a blue season, is it?
Everything is blue.
Okay. Mukami? Karibu sana.
Thank you. I was just looking at Willis's background. You're saying it's in Diani.
Yes.
It looks like a green screen almost. I'm like, ah! But it's okay. View travel. It's not because of view travel. But yeah, it's a good day.
It's a good day. Okay. Rocho, should we go hold this show nearby the pool as Raburu enjoys his time down at the coast?
The only two people in this panel that never travel is me and you. Tera was
he's always globe-trotting.
Mukami was all over the world.
All over the world.
The only two people who don't really leave the studio is me and you.
So we need to get out.
We need to get out.
And definitely, that challenge is accepted. Yeah. Yeah, Raburu, probably let's begin with you, if you can hear me. But the Kenyan team, or Team Kenya rather, in Commonwealth, actually having their run, but not a very good outcome for the National Rugby Sevens team. I'm talking of Shujaa, who bowed out at the quarter-final stage. Remember, 4 years ago in Gold Coast, Australia, they were knocked out at the very stage, the quarters, that is. Your thoughts, Willis, on Shujaa's performance so far, and basically what we can expect from Team Kenya before we hear from Michael Kenya's package?
Right. Well, I think for Shujaa, I think it was Arocho who good transition there as well. It's something we've also talked about a lot in the show. However, even quarterfinals is not bad. I mean, it's still a good run, but of course, you know, it is also very good that Kenyans expect such quality and standard from Shujaa. So for some Kenyans, quarterfinal is not good enough. We have to probably, let's get to the final. Let's lose there and say, you know what, we walked out with our head held high. But based on the transitions that have occurred there, based on the team, I think they did well. You know, we should congratulate them, but expect more from them. I think, let's say it's a step, it's a start, good, but we know you can do more. So let's get that more. Let's get you going. Let's get more. And also moving forward, even when we go to Birmingham, and as you said, is going to be there, I think it's also very important for Team Kenya to go for the best. That's the thing. Let's not settle for number two. Let that mentality be with us, that we don't want number two. We want to sweep everything that is on us. Aim, they say aim for the sky, and if you're lucky, you'll fall in the clouds. That's good, but this time we don't want cloud cover. Let's be at the top. Nothing but the best.
Okay, we'll be coming back to you shortly, Raburu, but Mukami, maybe you can jump in. Raburu thinks the team did well, fairly well in his view. What's your thought on Shujaa?
I don't know if we didn't reach the quarterfinals, because it is the furthest we've ever reached in the Commonwealth Games, although rugby was just introduced recently. But we look at the teams who were playing at the group stages. It was Uganda and Jamaica. I didn't even know Jamaica has a rugby sevens team. That was the first time.
You trying to write
I was seeing them on the
victories.
pitch. No, it's just facts in terms of the competition that they faced. And you know, that narrow loss to Australia is, I think, where that was the moment for them to actually do something. So I feel like the takeaway is, like, we didn't lose so badly to Australia, but then it would have made the difference, because Australia managed to reach the semi-finals before they lost to South Africa. I think they played Samoa, I'm not sure, and would have had a better chance than with New Zealand, because New Zealand has been winning the 7 series. So yeah, but 31-0 is bad. It's bad.
What we call a crushing defeat.
31-0 is bad. And we lost. And I think my problem with the rugby sevens team, because you can see when they're playing, they have heart, they have that drive, is that they lose concentration. And those 2 tries just before the halftime and the one just after really cost us. And that's where I think we went wrong, because we were at least managing New Zealand, and then after that it was all over.
Arocho, when we beat Uganda, some media reported that, of course, Kenya is showing Uganda who the boss is. But when we are facing the giants, here I mean New Zealand, I'm talking of Fiji, I'm talking of South Africa, or the Springboks, it seems we are not yet there yet. What must McGrath do? Or even before we go to McGrath, what do you think went wrong for Shujaa in this tournament?
Well, I had high expectations with Shujaa, being that we've performed well in the circuits. So I expected that we could perform well in the Commonwealth. The hopes of Damian McGrath, a British, of winning any trophy with the Kenya national team in his soil has been dimmed, because the expectation was we could do better. I talked about transition in this in rugby, though it's taking long for us to really get our groove. Yes, we brought in the coach, we few new players here and there, but Swila, I think time has come that we need to start flying. We've really flapped our wings for so long. We need to start flying, because I don't see the reason why this team has not performed. If the league we've been having a very strong league. We've been having the circuits that we've been covering all along in the last 3 or 4 months. So there's no excuse. But the saddest news for Kenyans, unfortunately, I'm the person who I'm the bearer of the sad news. We are going to perform disastrously in this Commonwealth.
You're a prophet of doom.
I'm not prophet of. I've just seen the way we performed. Look for the example. For example, the way Nico Koth performed. Nico Koth in the lightweight in boxing, I expected a lot. If not getting the gold, at least moving from the first rounds. Nick losing 5-0 in the first match, for me, is too much for me.
But I think
to bear.
Nico Koth is retiring.
Yeah,
like he's old.
Yes.
Like this was even like you're pushing it too far.
But look
him and
look at the squad of the 4 that went to the Commonwealth. Our hopes were with Nick. I'm not saying that the rest, Mora and the rest, are not going to perform. But guys, I normally say things and they do happen. This is not going to be our common.
A good outing.
Yes.
Just hold it right there. And of course, talking of Shujaa, our very own Mike Okinyi is in Birmingham, UK, and filed this report on Shujaa's performance. Take a listen.
After a perfect day 1, there was a lot of expectation from Shujaa. 2 wins against Uganda and Jamaica gave them the much-needed momentum for day 2. It all started with a tough game against Australia, which ended 7-5 in favor of the Wallabies. The Coventry Stadium was nearly full, presenting the perfect setup for the match. New Zealand knew what to do, and they did it perfectly, denying Kenya the spaces to run. And when they got an opportunity, they were clinical.
We can't match these people yet, but we will match them. You know, that's our aim, and we know that we can see an improvement week in, week out, and it's a work in progress.
The first half was tight, New Zealand leading 14-0 after scoring right at the stroke of halftime. The second half was totally different as New Zealand ran away with the game.
Tries either side at half-time just took the game away from us, and composure went. What I can't ever question is their attitude and effort. I mean, they threw their bodies on the line. It was just we were beaten by a better team. It won't happen again.
The coach is not disappointed with the quarterfinals exit. He's proud of what the team has achieved.
This is a good effort. We're not miracle workers. You can't sprinkle magic dust and turn the people that were cellar dwellers in London and Toulouse suddenly into medal contenders. We've come a long way in a short time. We'll be better next time in Los Angeles and the World Cup, and then when the World Series starts again, we're expecting to be quarter-finalists on a regular basis.
This is the best ever performance by Shujaa at the Commonwealth Games. Coach Damien McGrath sums it up in one sentence. He says we have to go back to the basics and build on the structures. His target is not this season, but the 2024 Paris Olympic Games, where he hopes that Kenya will leave a mark. Mike Okinyi for Citizen TV in Birmingham, United Kingdom.
Thanks, Mike, for that report. We take a short break, but don't dare touch that remote.